Hello friends, in this video I will be talking about treatment of flotation costs. First of all, what are flotation costs? If you remember, somewhere in equity or fixed income we had studied this. If a company wants to raise capital, if it wants to actually issue equity and raise money out of it, what it can do, it can approach an investment banker. एक इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर जो होता है वो ये पूरा का पूरा इशू जो है वो सेल करवा देगा पब्लिक में. सो बेसिकली अ कंपनी कैन गो टू एन investment banker will actually sell those shares to the public, or they will advertise or market the issue in such a way that public will subscribe to its shares. Now if public is ready to pay, let's say $100 to the company will have to pay the investment banker a certain amount which is known as flotation cost or a fee. Let's say it is $5. तो कंपनी के हाथ में नेट कितना आया $95. तो $5 जो है दैट इज फ्लोटेशन कॉस्ट. So the definition is that investment bankers charge fees while they help a company raise capital. Flotation costs are usually approximately 1 to 5% of the total amount of capital raised. So basically, it is not a fee which is like 1 lakh, या 2 lakh, या 3 lakh. No, it is a percentage of capital raised. If you are raising 1 million, तो उसका 5% होगा. If you are raising 100 million, तो उसका 5% होगा. These costs are levied upfront at the time of raising capital. So basically, if today I am raising 100 million, आज के आज 5 million उसमें से कट हो जाएगा. Net 95 million will be in hand. Let's study incorrect treatment of flotation costs. Now, for exams, this is important. We need to know incorrect as well as correct treatment. Now, there have been various authors all around the world which have been following incorrect as well as correct. So let's study the incorrect treatment first. Example, a company is expected to pay a dividend of $5 per share next year. अगर एक कंपनी डिविडेंड देने वाला है नेक्स्ट ईयर तो दिस इज D1. The price per share today is $100. Price per share today मतलब P0 is $100. Sustainable growth rate can be taken as 5%. What is 5? Growth rate, G. And flotation costs amounts to 3%. So basically, if you are raising equity today, 3% would be deducted out of it. Find KE using Gordon's growth model. So basically, Gordon's growth model we had studied in cost of equity calculation, DDM, dividend discount model में we had used Gordon's growth model, which said cost of equity is nothing but D1 upon P0 plus G. So let's ignore flotation costs for a minute and let's try and calculate KE without flotation cost. So first, cost of equity without flotation cost. So we use this formula D1 upon P0 plus G. We have D1 which is 5. We have P0 which is 100. We have growth which is 5%. If you calculate this, you get KE of 10% without using flotation costs. Now, if I want to take into account flotation cost and I am doing an incorrect treatment. Now understand what is incorrect treatment. Incorrect treatment में ये जो P0 है, P0 के बदले P0 into 1 minus flotation cost कर देंगे. Basically, if P0 the price today is 100, 100 into 1 minus 0.03, ये flotation cost है 3% का. Meaning my denominator is not 100, now it will be 97. Now, of course, this does not make sense. That is why this is incorrect method. But why does it not make sense? Try and understand. You are an investor. D1 upon P0 is your yield. P0 is nothing but the amount which the investor pays. ये जो P0 है, 100 is actually paid by the investor or paid by you. So you will calculate yield on $100. But this method says that denominator जो होगा वो 100 into 1 minus 0.03 which is 97 ये होगा. It does not make sense because the investor is not paying 97. Investor is paying 100 only. 97 will go to the company because out of 100, $3 would be paid to the investment banker. Now, from the company's point of view, company is receiving 97. But when you calculate D1 upon P0, that is from the investor's point of view, investor को आपने यहाँ पे 5 का डिविडेंड दिया है, नेक्स्ट ईयर उसको 5 का डिविडेंड मिलेगा, डिवाइड बाय हिज इन्वेस्टमेंट शुड हैव बीन 1000 और in this case it should have been 100, but incorrectly we've taken 100 into 1 minus 0.03. So basically we consider his cost as 97, which is utterly wrong. And then you add growth to it, तो गलत फॉर्मूला यूज करके 10.15% आ रहा है. सो नाउ दैट यू नो इनकरेक्ट ट्रीटमेंट क्या होता है, ट्रीटिंग प्राइस एज प्राइस इनटू 1 minus flotation cost and then you find KE. Basically this is incorrect treatment. The KE increases if we use this inflated KE in our NPV calculation, then NPV will reduce. मतलब अगर आपने ये इनकरेक्ट ट्रीटमेंट किया तो चेक KE 10 से लेके 10.15 हो गया, KE increased. If KE increases, WACC also increases, and if WACC increases, NPV will fall. So basically ये प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है if you are using inflated cost of capital, your NPV might fall. So this is incorrect treatment of flotation cost. Now let's study the correct treatment. Flotation costs are initial outflow, that is paid at initiation. So it does not make sense to use inflated KE of 10.15% to discount all year's cash flows. This makes sense. Basically, ये जो flotation cost है, flotation cost is incurred in year zero meaning today. If flotation costs are incurred in year zero, how can you use this flotation cost, find KE, and then discount cash flows of all the years? Let this flotation cost affect the first year. Na? Why all the years discounted cash flow? That is one argument which is absolutely correct. So the correct treatment of flotation cost is to treat those like an initial investment in a project. That is, add to CF0 and then use normal KE and not inflated KE to find WACC. इसका मतलब समझो. In the earlier question, what we had done was we had taken price as 97, which is not right. KE के लिए use price as 100 itself. Now, whenever you are finding NPV of your project, you need CF0, C01, C02 and so on. Now, what is CF0? CF0 is nothing but outflow. Let's say 1000 का outflow हो गया today. Don't you think if you are investing 1000 in your project, ये 1000 रेज करने के लिए आपने कुछ तो भी फ्लोटेशन चार्ज पे किया होगा. लेट्स से फ्लोटेशन चार्ज इज 50 रुपीज. तो बेसिकली ये माइनस 1000 मत करो, माइनस 1050 करो. So you added that flotation cost to your outflow because it makes sense. It is an outflow today, right? So basically what you have done, 1000 प्रोजेक्ट में इन्वेस्ट किया, 50 का फ्लोटेशन कॉस्ट जो था वो इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर को दिया, नेट आउटफ्लो इज 1050 टुडे, एंड देन एवरीथिंग एल्स विल बी नॉर्मल. C0123 नॉर्मल यूज करना, एंड देन whenever you find KE, don't use this incorrect method ये जिसमें प्राइस 97 दिया था. don't use normal D1 upon P0 plus G. You can use this formula or you can use CAPM or whatever data you have, and then finally discount these cash flows. So this is the correct treatment of flotation cost. Let us study comprehensive examples so that our concepts are crystal clear. Check. Mark this very important. Consider a project that needs initial investment of $1 million. The company raises capital of 1 million by issuing equity 20% and debt 80%. Equity 20 and debt 80, मीनिंग 1 मिलियन में से 2 लाख जो है वो इक्विटी के द्वारा आया, 8 लाख जो है वो डेट के द्वारा आया. एंड ऑल्सो WD एंड WE यहाँ पे मिल गया. WD इज 0.8 and WE is 0.2. Then they give KD as 7, tax rate as 30. Flotation cost on issue of equity amounts to 5. तो इक्विटी जब इशू किया तब फ्लोटेशन कॉस्ट 5 का है. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज हियर, इट्स ओनली ऑन इक्विटी. फ्लोटेशन कॉस्ट इज ओनली ऑन इक्विटी, मीनिंग ये जो 2 लाख रेज किया है इसके ऊपर फ्लोटेशन कॉस्ट है 5%. व्हाट इज 5% ऑफ 2 lakh? It will be 10,000. So 10,000 is the flotation cost. Then we have P0, आज का प्राइस 200 है. T0, आज का डिविडेंड 10 है. ग्रोथ रेट 10% है. The expected future after tax cash flows are $3 lakh per year for the next 5 years. You need to find NPV. So basically you have all the details. Use the correct treatment and find NPV. So how do we go about it? Let's start with finding KE. KE is D1 upon P0 plus G. And D1 को हम कैसे लिखते हैं? D0 into 1 plus G divided by P0 plus G. So D0 10 दिया है. 1 plus growth is also 10%. P0 is 200 plus growth of 10%. We get 15.5%. You can check it on your calci. 15.5% क्या है? KE है. You've been given each and every detail for finding WACC. Check. 0.8 क्या है? WD. फिर 0.07 क्या है? KD. This is given. Into 1 minus tax. This is also given. फिर WE 0.2 भी दिया है. And KE 15.5% which you just found here. तो ये करके WACC is 7.02%. Now that you have weighted average cost of capital, you can move towards finding NPV. But before NPV, you need to treat those flotation costs very well. How do you treat that? Check. Flotation cost पहले ढूंढ लो. Flotation cost will be $1 million का raise किया capital into 20% is because it is through equity. This 20 is equity का weight into 5%. बेसिकली 1 मिलियन इंटू 20%, $2 lakh जो आएगा उस पे 5%, $10,000 जो है दैट इज फ्लोटेशन कॉस्ट. नाउ द करेक्ट ट्रीटमेंट इज दैट यू ट्रीट इट लाइक एन आउटफ्लो टुडे. सो फॉर फाइंडिंग एनपीवी यूज CF0 एज 1 मिलियन प्लस 10,000. 1 मिलियन किधर से आया? सी यू आर रेजिंग फंड्स, इट इज ओके, बट while you analyze the project you will invest this 1 million in the project, right? So 1 million जो है उसके साथ 10,000 flotation cost भी outflow हो रहा है. Meaning there are two outflows. 10,000 will go to the investment banker. 1 million will go inside the project as an investment. So total CF0 or total outflow today is 10 lakh 10,000. And of course on your calci this should be negative. Then you can enter C01 as 3 lakh because it's been given here. Future after tax cash flow is 3 lakh. And F015 कर दो, frequency 5 because for the next 5 years cash flows would be the same. I for NPV you can insert 7.02 and then NPV would be 219,400. I will write the steps now. You can check it on your calci. So first you can start with CF, second clear. Now it will ask CF0. तो CF0 के लिए 10 lakh 10,000 प्लस माइनस का साइन दबाने का so that it becomes negative. Enter. Then go down. अब C01 पूछ रहा है तो 3 lakh. It will be positive only. Enter. Then go down. Frequency पूछ रहा है तो 5 because it is repeating 5 times. Enter. Now that you've inserted all the cash flows, directly you can press NPV. Now it is asking interest rate. So interest rate हमने अभी ढूंढा 7.02%. Enter. Go down and press compute. You should get your answer as 219,400. Now this was the correct treatment of flotation cost. क्या होता है correct treatment? You treat it like a cash outflow today. Now let's try and understand the incorrect method. हमने incorrect way से अगर किया तो क्या होगा? So the question is, what would be the NPV if we had used the incorrect treatment of flotation cost? If you remember incorrect treatment क्या था? So first we would find KE, which was D1 upon P0, 1 minus F plus G. Normally ये 1 minus F नहीं होता, but incorrectly we have taken P0 into 1 minus F. So check, KE is D1 upon P0 into 1 minus F plus growth, and D1 would be D0 into 1 plus G. So you have D0, you have growth, you have price as 200, and you have flotation cost as 5%. Now when you take flotation cost as 5%, तो ये जो denominator है 200 का price would not be actually 200, that would become 190, because you are deducting 5%, and that is why it is incorrect, because the investor is not really paying 190, he is paying 200 only plus growth. तो ये करके KE would be 15.79%. Using that KE 15.79% to find WACC, everything else stays the same, only this amount will change, and you get WACC of 7.078%. You can check it on your calci. For NPV, use CF0 as 1 million negative. See, now we are not doing the correct treatment. Na? Correct treatment में CF0 क्या होता? It would have been 1,010,000 or 10 lakh 10,000. But now when we are doing the incorrect treatment, CF0 would be 1 million only. So now CF0 is 1 million, C01 same होगा 3 lakh, frequency 5 होगा. Interest rate, now be aware, interest rate would be 7.078. 7.02 नहीं होगा. 7.02 was when we had used the correct treatment. Incorrect treatment में ये हो गया change 7.078. If you use this, you get NPV as 227,495. So basically, incorrect treatment shows higher NPV and it can lead to false conclusions. If you had used the correct treatment, NPV was little lesser. अगर incorrect treatment use किया तो NPV is higher. Don't be misled. Use the correct treatment only. This incorrect treatment should not be used. But in the exam, they may ask correct as well as incorrect. So you need to be aware. One last question. What would be the NPV if flotation costs were tax deductible? ये तो सोचा ही नहीं. फ्लोटेशन कॉस्ट, जो कॉस्ट मैंने आज इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर को दिया, कैन आई सेव टैक्स ऑन दैट? वी नेवर थॉट. नाउ in the earlier example, when we had directly added 10,000 to the outflow, if you remember, ये जो था CF0 में हमने 1 million plus 10,000 ले लिया था. When I take 10,000 का outflow, I am assuming that this 10,000 does not save tax, meaning it is not tax deductible. But what if it were tax deductible? अगर tax deductible है तो don't you think आज मेरा outflow जो है वो 10,000 है, but whenever I actually record any expense, वो profit कम हो जाता है and tax कम हो जाता है. So whenever I record an expense, there is tax saving. So tax saved would be ये 10,000 into 30%, which is 3,000. So my net outflow is only 7,000. How is it so? आउटफ्लो नॉर्मली फ्लोटेशन कॉस्ट का 10,000 हुआ, देन वो 10,000 की वजह से मेरा कैश आउटफ्लो इन टर्म्स ऑफ टैक्स इज रिड्यूस्ड. So my tax is reduced by 3,000. So I can say my net outflow is only 7,000. So if the flotation costs were tax deductible, तो क्या होगा? So in this case, flotation cost would save tax. It means that outflow today is not 10,000, but it is only 10,000 into 1 minus tax, which is 7,000. Accordingly, now using the correct treatment while finding NPV, CF0 would be 1 million plus 7,000. जैसे तुमने पहले CF0 इज 1 मिलियन प्लस 10,000 लिया था, अब 10 नहीं बट सिर्फ 7,000 लेना, एंड दिस 1 मिलियन 7,000 विल बी ऑफ कोर्स नेगेटिव बिकॉज इट इज एन आउटफ्लो. देन C01, F01 सब सेम होगा. Even I 7.02. See, in the correct treatment, 7.02 was your weighted average cost of capital. So we use 7.02. And then if you compute NPV, you get 222 400. 222 400 is slightly higher than your actual correct treatment because ये 3,000 का यहाँ पे सेव हो चुका है. तो ये सिर्फ 7,000 का आउटफ्लो था, 3,000 का डिफरेंस यहाँ पे आ गया. So 3,000 has been saved due to tax. So now in your exam you need to look out for instructions, whether you need to do correct treatment, whether correct treatment with tax deductible flotation costs, or whether incorrect treatment. So you know by solving these three examples, you've covered each and every scenario. Thank you for watching this video.